What's going on, guys? Lazy here, and welcome back to Metroid Dread. So, I forget what we did in the last video because it's been a few days, and but I believe we're where are we going? We're going here to the yellow teleporter. Yeah, we got the speed boost in the last episode. Yeah, I remember. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are well. Today is December 8th, 2021. I have been chilling today. I'm off work, which is when I'm trying to record these Metroid videos because I want to make sure I have, enough time and energy to play for like an hour. Because work, although I don't have the hardest job in the world, definitely also don't have the easiest, and it's very tiring sometimes. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. A pretty good day today so far. Just been chilling out. I got some Taco Bell, like I need it. I was supposed to have gotten a extra free, quote unquote free taco because they're like doing this donation thing where if you donate $1, you're supposed to be able to get a free taco. I didn't get my free taco, but that's fine. I was a little bummed out about it though, but it's fine. So we took this teleporter to Artaria, and I'm trying to remember exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now. Briefing from Adam and Barinia. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just go and we'll figure it out. It looks like we're going here because there's a speed boost thing here. So yeah, now that we've got the speed boost, quite a bit has, and actually, hold on, we gotta do this. I never think to do, oh, hello. So you can get a missile expansion there apparently. I didn't even see that on my way through. I want to do this, not that. Come on. Zoom, and then we'll It's always fun. Hit the save room. Yeah, I've just been kind of chilling today. Not really been doing a whole lot. Played a little bit of Pokemon this morning. Brilliant Diamond. I have been working on the Sinnoh Dex. I'm very close to finishing it. We don't have the item we need for this yet. I'm very close. I only lack, I think, about 50 or 40 odd Pokemon, so getting close. But anyway, yeah, so there's the Grapple Beam, returning from past games. Works about the same as it did in Super, if you played Super Metroid, so that's what these blue thingies have been. You can hold the right trigger and use it to latch onto these. You can open certain doors like that. And of course, you can swing. And the swinging is I mean, I'm still pretty bad at it, but it's a lot more fluid than it has been in past games. We can also latch onto these, and you can actually damage enemies with it, if you're so inclined. There's also there's one certain kind of enemy that we can that's actually weak to the Grapple Beam, and we will get to see that eventually. I'm not sure when, but for now, we're heading back up to Dairon. Yeah, I've been working on that regional dex, and I'm getting pretty close. I spent all of this morning checking honey trees, and I got every honey tree encounter except for Heracross. So I've got to check him again here in a little bit, and see if I can find him, or if he's available in the underground somewhere. Maybe I can just get him there, but yeah, it's been but I got a lot of other captures today too, so we're making pretty good progress. Isn't there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there is actually, I don't know if they just didn't intend for you to know this was here or something, but you're gonna have to, of course you do. This when you pick it up, it says an unknown resource has been acquired. You cannot use this item yet. Now, if you played Zero Mission, that might sound familiar, because in Zero Mission you could get items that were essentially kind of the same thing. And what they would turn out to be is items that you would get later on. That's the case with this, and I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it, because I don't even know why they... It's kind of silly. It's power bombs. That's all it is. So, you know, sorry if that ruins your experience or anything, but it's power bombs. We don't get power bombs are actually, I'm pretty sure they're the last upgrade that we actually get. So it's a little lame, but it is what it is. Anyway, so now we're going to take this lift up to a new area, Farinia. Just march on up in there. Ah, jeez. My allergies have been like, bleh. And my jaw has been like hurting all day. I think I slept on it weird. Yeah, I set up till like 12 last night working on that Dex. And then, I got up early this morning and I was like, do I want to, you know, I knew I needed to check those honey trees, but I was like, do I really want to do that now? You know, but I did. And I got some drawing done today. I do draw a little bit. I do arts just a little bit. Nothing, I'm not good. I try though. Yeah, you can actually get pretty fancy with your movements here. You don't have to do this, but you do if you want that energy parts. Basically, whenever you flash shift, if you hit the jump button, Samus will kind of somersault out of her jump, and that's how you make that jump there. Oh, whoops. And we're going back into an Emmy zone. Flash shift through here, and you want to slide under here, and this is where the game gets incredibly interesting. Even more so than it already was. And I'm going to shut up and just let this play out.
Satar, Humbim bi Kalki Sakra, Doshorek Bura, Ninu Mehirin ili Zoha Hasana, Bimura Gabara ili Sahali, Doshuran ili Mathroid. Galmir Dostek, Ananakolen Mudiakalai. Ashkar Behek, Hem ili Maukin, Hasana Hasari, Anabalta Dosh Humahar Sarian. Ili Tarin Alima, Les Nudakan Dosh Geren Humahar Korgangal Turuta Mathroid. Sabalba, Talaris le shak sirugali nevak, Hemmu ilamai dosh goro humahar yoris me kohana. Aitar iligel sumanu naloni ishka ili agarna lima, Mugi garama bi eris les nido. Ili tarin nalima megori le shakutanka, Ontar humahar gelsu mugi barilin ili eris. Arek ebores, Ashkar behek, elmeirisi, dos karodan hum. Ninu aros hakame, ninu mahar meheni, dos tumema, ninu mahar yoris. Ishili mathroi, meili agarna lima, habari bama mugi sarali, lina tamahar toshek. Nutili mathroi desborodu. Ili yoristar Ashkar behek, Dora habar bados les maradan. Has bados les maradan. Ashka unugal ata. Ili emai marhuma satari lin Ashkar behek. Tamus arlan. Feje hadoran. Ninu habar kumane humdosh. Debolen ili mathroidim ishkanu lisa tamaharisbi.
Kino ulu turuta. Ana maril sano ura. Ay marhel kalo.
Ata estor daboris urahama. Ana habar kisadi ilisata. Ana man bala meyata tamus.
Yeah, so that was welcome back, by the way. Or why am I saying welcome back? Should be welcoming me back. But yeah, so poor old Quiet Robe there. There's a lot of exposition dumped there. If you're not big on the Metroid story, then don't worry, because there's no more like lore dumps or anything until the end of the game. So I'm talking like the very end. So you know, you can actually parry that guy there, but I always freak out before I'm able to. You can't parry the red attack. The blue you can parry, but the that one right there you cannot. It's really oh gosh, I'm gonna die here. I do, for whatever reason, sometimes have trouble with this fight. Yeah. I always have trouble fighting that specific guy. I don't know why, because later on we're gonna be fighting like two of them at once. Oh gosh dang it. But yeah. So we'll get to talking about that story in just a moment. As soon as I can take care of this idiot. See, the sucky thing about the red attack too is that it sort of sends out like a little shockwave. So it's not that the blade hits you. There we go. It's the shockwave that's a problem. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, charge shot sucks too. Okay, we got it. Whew. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Quiet Robe is dead. But we at least know why Ravenbeak is after us. And by the way, we get to hear Samus talking. That's really cool. I mean, of course, if you played Other M, I guess she talked in that as well, but... Wait, what's up here? Oh. So we can actually use our speed boost to get through there. This is the way you're supposed to go, and I'm like, oh, what's up here? Oh, it's supposed to be up here. Ah! Those are a little scary. There's a way to get this... to get this 10-pack here, but it's kind of finicky and I don't feel like messing with it. But it's there if you want to try it. You can look up videos on how to get it. For now, so we need to head back to Barinia, or whatever that place is called. The underwater place. That's our next goal. But yeah, so essentially, in case you couldn't follow the story, in Metroid Fusion, Samus was attacked by the X and almost died, so they had to essentially the X was a parasite that was causing trouble for the Chozo, and so the Chozo basically was able to bioengineer these weapons, which turned out to be the Metroid. But the Metroid sort of got out of hand and out of control of just basically out of control. So they started to wipe them out. They were unsuccessful in doing so, but Samus was able to later wipe them out during the events of Metroid 2, which, as we see here, foiled Ravenbeak's plan of using the Metroid to basically take over the universe or whatever. So, because once Samus was infected with the X, the only thing that can necessarily destroy an X is a Metroid. So in order to combat the X-Parasite within her, she was infused with Metroid DNA, which saved her life. So now she's got Metroid DNA living within her, and essentially Ravenbeak wants that DNA. So he can use it for nefarious purposes. We'll get into that toward the end of the game, but for now, let's talk to Adam and see what's going on. I just wanted to give a short recap in case, you know, anybody had trouble following along there. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, by the way. My vice.
He wants the Metroid DNA that exists only within you. I have confirmed that Quiet Robe has deactivated all remaining enemies. You should now be able to reach the surface unthreatened. The route Quiet Robe opened is in Barinia. Return there immediately.
Okay. So, yeah, the Emmy have all been shut down thanks to Quiet Robe, so we don't have to worry about the Emmy any longer. And if you know how games like this work, you also know that that's a load of bull. But we do actually get to go for a bit of time without having to worry about the Emmy, so that's pretty awesome in my opinion. So we gotta make our way. We're here. We gotta go all the way to here. And it seems like it's gonna be a long trip, but it's actually not really that bad. Oh, okay. Forgot you were there. Just drop down here. We've been this way before. You can go in there, but I'm not really sure what... Or no, you can't, because you gotta open that from there. So my bad. Also, that guy, he's creepy, right? It's dead, though, so no worries. No worries. I'll stop in here and save. Just because, as you can tell, I'm bad at this game. And death is always lurking right around the corner for me, so. Strangely enough, the first time I ever, well, which I didn't die to Kraid in this playthrough either, but the first time I ever played hard mode, well, the first time I ever played this game on normal mode, Kraid gave me such a hard time. It took me forever to beat Kraid. But then when on my second playthrough, which was my first time playing on hard mode, I beat Kraid on my first try. which is insane. Because the bosses in this game, I mean, they're not the hardest bosses ever conceived in a video game or anything, or probably not even in the Metroid series, but they're also not, they're no joke. I mean, they do pose a challenge. So, for me to have beaten Kraid on hard mode on my first try was something else. Not that their attacks, like, patterns change or anything, but, you know, you take more damage and stuff. So, I'm also curious. I've seen the morph ball thing. I've seen it used in Kraid's lair, but I just wonder how you get in there with morph ball bombs. I wonder how you do the sequence breaking for that. It's just interesting to me. Because I've seen it done, I just don't know how you get in there. So if you remember last time, we couldn't get this energy part because of the fan, but now that we have the speed booster, we can. And we can jump on through there. And this enemy here is actually weak to the Grapple Beam. It doesn't kill them, but it makes them vulnerable, and as you can see, it's an enemy that we've actually faced before. But this is the route that Quiet Robe opened up for us, and actually, if we go up here, and this jump's a little hard to make, but if you bomb right here, or my bad, if you missile right there, you can get a missile tank. So that's good. I think we come back through that exact position later, so you don't have to get that now, but I don't see why you wouldn't want to. We'll head up here and get a mapper. So yeah, I think the Game Awards are coming up in the next couple days. It's either tomorrow or Friday. I'm actually not sure, but I'm hoping. I'm not getting really. I shouldn't get my hopes up, and I'm really not like expecting it. But I really hope we see Breath of the Wild 2 news. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, buddy boo. I really hope we see Breath of the Wild 2 news, because I've got a fun idea for a video series I would like to do with Breath of the Wild. The Breath of the Wild that's already out. But yeah, you can get a Missile Plus expansion there. I would just like to wait until Breath of the Wild 2 gets a confirmed release date before I try the video idea. Yeah, also, as you see right there, once those guys start firing their lasers, you can't grapple beam them. So, just a note there. Going through here, take out this dude. Watch out for this guy. And you can open that to just serve as a shortcut back to where we came from. There's a recharge station there. I'm just gonna slip past this dude. What? Hurry up. A little premature there. Oh, yeah, okay, we got one of these guys. So we know how to handle them. Come up here and watch for this dude. And then you gotta swing around here, and you can actually skip that first one. And, well, one of these guys, so you know what's coming up. We're gonna open this up and crawl in here, and boom, boss time. Now, this guy, there's a trick to where you can absolutely cheese this guy, and I'm gonna try to do it. I have done it before. It's not like it's difficult or anything, but it is a little easy to mess up if you're not careful. So you'll see that thing up there is sucking the electricity out of the room, so we need to take care of that. So that's its weak point, and it's going to start dropping these fireball things. You cannot destroy the red ones. The blue ones you can. But, now here, you want to jump. And jump immediately after. Okay, so just watch what I do here, and it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, you got to shoot those two green things with a charge shot, and that will, oh, I forgot that. No! Gosh, that did a lot of damage. So basically, you've got to shoot the two green things on the sides to drain the water. That opens up its blind spot, and then you're actually supposed to parry that, which I forgot. I thought you were supposed to just jump over it for some reason. But the way the boss fight is supposed to work is, eventually, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, if you flash shift over to the other side, you can get over there fast enough before the boss recovers. You can make the fight go faster, because it's supposed to kind of be like a multi-stage boss where, it's able to retaliate before you get to the other side. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I don't really know how to how to explain it. Just if you do it the way I'm doing it, this fight's a lot easier. Let me just put it that way. Or it's a lot faster at the very least. So when you see the shaking, jump and jump. Okay. So, shoot this, grapple up, flash shift, charge, shoot this, and there you go. Weak point, and parry, and just unload on him. Because, see, its thing would go back up into the ceiling and drain the water and junk and just, oh, wait, Yeah, sometimes it does that. Because in this state, when it does that attack, you can't be up top because of its tentacle up top. But when it does the, like, 3 tentacles on the bottom, you can. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! Okay. And yeah, that's the fight. If you if you do it right and you cheese it, that fight is super short. Super-de-duper-de short. I'm so bad at explaining things, man. That's why I hate, like, training people at work whenever I have to occasionally. It's so annoying. Because I'm just not good at explaining things. That's why I'm doing a walkthrough. It's not really so much of a walkthrough, even though it may as well be the way I explain everything. So, let's see. Basically, there's a missile tank that I think... Can we get that? We can't get it now. We have to come back to that later, that's right. This is just like a little shortcut back. You can hit up that, that energy recharge station if you need to. Ah, watch on, dude. Spider-Man! Heck on it, dude. Okay, crawl across. Blow that up, and I'm gonna come in here and save real fast. Yeesh. Alright, and we'll head up. Or are we going down? I can't remember. We're going up to one of the coolest areas in the game, Gavaron. Maybe the coolest area. Because we're leaving all this technology looking stuff behind, well, most of it anyway, and we're going to actually a greener area. A more natural looking environment. Sort of. Mostly. Still plenty of technology here. There's a little alien creature things that get freaked out when Samus shows up. So right here, we see a new kind of door that we cannot do anything with yet. But, as these things so often go, we will be able to do something with it soon. We'll crawl up here. Pull this guy back. And I hate these enemies here because they're kind of a pain. But we're going to come in here and boss fight! So yeah, here's another one of these idiots. Ow. Also low on health. Woo! So the basic strategy for this guy that I like to do anyway is to just alternate between the top and bottom here. Woo! I hate that charge shot, man. Ugh. You gotta be really fast when he does the red attack. Because it's very deadly, especially at the amount of health I'm at right now. Shoot, man. I'm trying to... He freaks me out. I'm trying to do the parry, but I get too freaked out. He's giving me, what is that, 3 opportunities in a row to do it? Oh well. We didn't need it. Alright. We got him first try though, so that's something. Go! Oh, I forgot about these guys. So this is similar to, I don't know if you remember them or not, but there was an enemy that was kind of like these guys underwater in one of the earlier areas of the game. This guy right here you want to be careful with because they'll lash out with you with this little tentacle thing. They're just kind of annoying. But yeah, so we're going into an Emmy area, but remember, we don't have to worry about the Emmy right now. There's another one of those doors, and check it out, dude. He's just kind of stuck there, offline. Still intimidating for sure, but we don't have to worry about him, so. This guy out, and I'll go ahead and clear these dudes out just to try and get some energy. It is a little bit faster to use missiles because they're kind of hard to hit. The blast radius gets them. But let's check in with our old pal Adam here and see what he's up to. See if he's got any good stories to tell us.
Uploading data.
Samus, you are approaching the surface. This area, gathering, appears to be an underground forest. The enemy have been deactivated, but Raven Beat still desires the Metroid DNA within you. I have reviewed the video log of your encounter after your arrival. You were no match for him then. You are no match for him now. It is true that you have recovered many of your combat abilities. However, my analysis suggests that you would not be a worthy adversary for him, not even at full power. One thing still eludes me. Why did Raven Beat spare you during that encounter? Something must have motivated him.
Well, gee, you know, I don't know, Adam, but thanks for the pep talk. Big preach. Okay, so now we're going to start seeing these things. You can't do anything with them yet, so yet another roadblock on our path to success. And when you step on this, yeah, because we can't go up there. So we're forced down this way. Grab onto the top there, and we'll move down. See another one of these idiots, another one of these idiots. A lot of idiots. And this enemy right here. Those guys are a little bit of a pain. They like shoot out this weird ray thing that just saps your health when you're underneath them. So that's why those platforms are there, so you can use them as cover. But for now, yeah, we're already leaving Gaveron. I'm gonna head back to Dairon. A lot of going back and forth, back and forth. It's weird because you're trying to get to the surface, but then the game wants you to go back down. And it's like, you know, so close, yet so far. But something tells me that even when we get to the surface, Ravenbeak's not gonna let us leave so easily. So you wanna come through here? Ah! Always too early. Either too early or too late. Wait. I was supposed to go here, right? Have I done this? I swear I think I do this every playthrough. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Guys, would you believe me if I said we weren't supposed to go down here? Because that was a cold room. I swear I do that every time. It doesn't matter how many times I play this game, you're not supposed to go down here yet. Ugh. And I could cut it out. But I'm not going to. Because I don't care. Look. I could pretend like I know what I'm doing at all times. And I'm the greatest person to ever play this game. But at that point, like I said, this isn't necessarily a walkthrough as much as it is just a let's play. So, you know, if you came here for perfection, then I'm so sorry, but you're not gonna get it. Ow. Yeah, we'll just tank through that. What you're actually, supposed to do is die. And see what that does is, it's actually a speedrunning trick. Because where you loaded, I was going to try to make a joke, but it's not working. Ball Spark, yeah, you can actually Shine Spark in Morph Ball form if you time it right. Oh, me. When will you learn? Okay, let's let this guy circle around, do his U-turn here. Okay, what you're actually supposed to do here is blow that up. Head down. I'm just gonna go past that dude. And we get super missiles. Now what's cool about super missiles in this game, in past Metroid games, your super missiles and your missiles were always two separate things. But now, it actually just straight up replaces your missiles. So you just have super missiles now. I almost went back into the other room. But this green shielding on this store here, we can use our super missiles to go through. And there's actually a trick here to where we can get a missile upgrade if we bomb jump. I'm not very good at bomb jumping, but you can definitely get up here. Just gotta find the timing. Nope. Too soon. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Go through here. I think you're supposed to come back here later when you get another power up. I think that's like the intended way. But as you can tell from me taking that stinking elevator down, I don't exactly do things the intended way. So but now we can climb back up here and blast this open and head in this door. You can see the super missiles are a lot more powerful. We can go through here, and now we can take this path. Oh! And go this way. Uh-oh, there's another whale boy. Trying to get by him. You up. And we got yet another transport terminal. Which takes us to yet another new area. A very small area, Elun. And off we go. But yeah, I just don't really see any point in cutting out a whole lot of my mistakes because, you know, what, am I trying to be perfect here or something? Like, that's not gonna happen, you know? What you see is what you get. Just a guy who loves adventure. Name that quote. If you know what that quote's from, then chances are you're a good person. Maybe you're not, though. Who knows? Only you know. So we're going to come up on this big old wall here, but it's not just a wall. It's a wall with searchlights. And it's actually a giant door. Or giant gate, I guess you could say. But yeah, we're going into some dangerous territories, and if you think the game was getting a bit hectic beforehand, well, in terms of story, that is, just wait, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Scan complete, so it didn't have any trouble with us being here. Perhaps it was the Chozo DNA. Who knows? Yeah, that statue falling apart there. Thing is, was that a statue? Well, as we go down through here, there's another one. And, yeah. Fusion fans, you already know what's up. Remember how during our conversation with Ravenbeak, or not Ravenbeak, with Quiet Road, you sack, he mentioned that one of the members of the Mockin tribe that came back to ZDR was actually an X in disguise. So just like it was explained to us at the beginning of the game, the X can take the form of other living organisms, and it even inherits their memories. They're essentially literal parasites that take over, sort of indirectly take over a body, take over a person or a living creature. So those statues that we saw, it's heavily implied that those are not statues, but rather those were once Mockin warriors, and that's what we're fighting right there. They were infected by the X, and now they're essentially goopy zombies. But because of the events of fusion, Samus can actually absorb the X because she has Metroid DNA, and as you know, Metroid are also a sort of parasite. They can basically absorb energy, and they're the only thing that can permanently kill an X. Also, we got the plasma beam. So those little green doors, as you can see on the left, that we've been seeing throughout this episode, we can now open those with the plasma beam. Also, our beam is, you know, a little bit stronger now, so that's coolio. These guys, by the way, these particular enemies have a lot of health if you don't counter them, so just a heads up. I guess we have to go to the bottom. I thought you could go to the top, but I forgot about this third guy. And as you can see here, got another boss coming up. Yeah, we got a Mockin Chozo warrior. And these guys are really pretty simple, but I mean, if you get careless, they can be a pretty big, sizable threat. But once you know what you're doing, Yeah, so he's actually an X. And once he switches over to his X form, he'll only jump into the middle, so that's worth noting. Whereas before he would actually try to jump on top of your location. And he sends out those little shockwaves there. And I don't think you can parry this guy by normal means. You'll see what I mean by that in a minute once we get his health down low enough. But yeah, cutscene will play once you've got their health down low enough, and you've got 2 counters that are scripted that you have to do, though. You have to actually pull off the counter, otherwise the fight continues. And boom. It's not the last we'll be seeing of those guys, though, so keep that in mind. Now, up here, you can see an E-tank. I don't know why I'm using the grapple beam for that, but yeah, you actually have to go to it from this side in order to get it. Ah! Didn't necessarily mean to fall down there. I don't think I can... No, we don't go this way. We go out this way. And unfortunately, us opening the door, I mean, it would have happened probably regardless, but you can tell by Samus's reaction here. Yeah, the X are loose on ZDR now. They had previously been confined to this area. Not anymore. So now Samus knows she's got an already bigger threat on top of what she already had. By the way, I suggest speed dashing there. So you can just run through that guy. You don't have to. You can jump over him or fight him. But it's always just kind of fun to wipe that dude out. And yeah. So as if things weren't bad enough, they just got a whole lot worse. Back to Gaveron. Yeah, I love that they had Samus speaking, just speaking at all, but because I've not played other M, I personally don't think it looks as bad as people say, but, you know, obviously I'd have to play it for myself to know for sure, but, I don't know, giving Samus voice lines and actual character, you know, development, I should say, she has plenty of character. I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing, but I think they nailed Samus's personality perfectly in this game. Like, if they ever give Samus a more story-focused role like they did with other M, I hope they do it like they did here in Dread. And less so like they did in past games, where she was just kind of an avatar for the player. But yeah, so bad stuff happening, by the way. Yeah, we can see that guy has the power to freeze people, and also Quiet Robe has been infected with an X. Eesh. You can also see that thing get taken by an X. Pretty cool. They get a lot more health, and they're smart enough to climb up walls now. Now just note, if you do not absorb an X, eventually it will respawn as another enemy, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, we go this way. To talk to our good old buddy, Adam. Hey, Adam. What's the latest?
Uploading data.
Did you see all the X I let out?
Been released from their confinement. They have now scattered across the planet. This is no doubt the work of Ravenbeak.
Yeah, Ravenbeak's the one who left the door open. Totally.
His motives are still a mystery, but your Metroid DNA grants you immunity to the X parasites. You can even absorb them. Perhaps it was some kind of message. Regardless, the X are here. They are overrunning the planet. They must be destroyed. Hurry to your ship, Samus. I trust you will make it here safely.
Okay. I will try, Adam. I will try. So yeah, everything's getting taken by the X. Even these little guys, even this dude. You get an X. You get an X. Everybody gets an X. Also, we're no longer safe from the ME threat, so... Ooh, please don't. Please refrain. No! Go back! Go back! Okay. 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 I need to rebuild my Aeon real fast. Okay, let's just hide down here for a second. Now this Emmy, I'm sure we'll have a chance to see it in action, but just in case I pull off some pro strategies here. This Emmy's special in that, like we saw earlier, it's able to freeze stuff. If it catches you in its like little searchlight beam thing, it will actually freeze you in place. You'll take damage, and of course, like I said, you'll be frozen in place for a little while. So it's incredibly, arguably the most dangerous Emmy in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, we can open that up. I forget what's up here. Oh, map room. Yeah, we definitely want this. But yeah, this Emmy here is not playing around. Because all it has to do is see you in order to trap you, so... Proceed with caution. To put it one way. We got to try and take this guy out of commission ASAP. Oh boy. Okay, now we can't go across this gap right now, so we're actually forced to go this way. And just barely make the jump. And here it actually doesn't matter which way you go. For some reason there's two doors. Oh! Yeah. So you can see, I didn't even technically alert him, and he still hit me with his beam there, so that was lovely. Ow. So here, these mushroom platforms, whatever you want to call these, are super annoying. But, crud. There's actually an item you can get there, but I messed it up. Because of course I did. You're actually supposed to go this way. We'll try and get that out. We gotta come back through this area in a minute anyway, so I will try to get that item later. Okay, this guy. You actually do not have to fight this guy if you don't want to. You can just go past him, but we'll have to fight something very similar to him later anyway, so I'm not going to worry about fighting him now. We need to go this way, but we cannot at the moment because of those platforms. So we got to go this way. And more of those old fire things are in the way. So the game is a little hand-holdy here. It's telling you exactly where you need to go. Not hand-holdy, that's not really the right word, but... now you'll see these blocks here. If you've played a Metroid game before, then you know what that symbol means. But I won't spoil anything right now in case you don't. We'll go down this way. And... new ability, Spin Boost. I think this is new to this game. Again, I haven't played the Metroid 2 remake, but I assume this is new to this game. Essentially, it's a double jump. That's about it. Now, as you can see here, when used underwater, Samus cannot gain more height over the first jump without the gravity suit. So, yeah, once we get the gravity suit, we'll be able to essentially have space jump. for now, all we've got is the extra jump. But that will come in more handy than you might think. Because now, as you can see, we can get back out of here. Whereas before we wouldn't be able to. We can't go that way yet. So now we're going to backtrack. Oh boy. Isn't backtracking just the best? But essentially, so now that we have this double jump, we can go over here now. And we'll slide down here, and we've got another Mockin to fight. It's pretty much standard fare. We actually will end up fighting several more of these guys before the game is over with, and they're all almost exactly the same. It's a little lame. They do, you know, switch up the gameplay with them a little bit. Like you see that guy, he gets a dash attack, and later on they'll gain other abilities and stuff. That'll make them a little more challenging, but really it's just the same exact fight every time. And they all end the same way too with this quick time event, QTE. But it's pretty standard affair. It's, you know. Go ahead and hit this save point here. Alright, so I'm gonna try and get this item. Ah, forgot about this guy. I didn't forget about him, but I thought he was gone for some reason. Okay. Sure, you get the X so he doesn't respawn. No, you fool! You fool! Okay. You want to go ahead and have your grapple beam ready so you can... No! I thought I got it. Come here, you little crud. Oh, what? Dude, I had that. Leave me alone. I'll give it one more shot, and if I mess it up, then we'll just continue. Nah, okay. I don't know how you can possibly be faster there. I've gotten that before, but I guess I ain't getting it this time. Ah, let's see those guys. They're so hard to see apart from the X parasites. Go, 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 go. So now we come back to this area, and before I said we couldn't go across the gap here. Well, now we can. There's going to be a guy up here too, so watch out for him. Go through here and mini mother brain. Ah, thought I could slide under that Rinka. Like that. Oh man, I jumped too high. Alright, yeah, with the super missiles, these guys go down in no time flat. Alright, you know what this means. Time to take us out an Emmy. Alright, so I kind of forget exactly how this guy goes. Like what the optimal area to take him out in is. But, you know, I figure we'll wing it. I think you're supposed to go here and, like, up. And, like, take this over. Nope, definitely not. Hey, how you doing? I don't know why I went this way. It's a terrible way to go. Now we can go up here. And, where... There he is. Okay. This is right, I think. If I can aim. Yeah, we got him. We got more than enough time and space here. We got more than enough Dialga and Palkia. Boom! Alright. Another Emmy down. And as you may have guessed, since this guy can freeze stuff, once we absorb him, we of course get the ice missiles. Not the ice beam, the ice missiles. But yeah, they essentially work as they have in past games. Basically, we can freeze stuff now. Although not like immediately with most enemies, as you saw there. But now, if you recall those little fire doohickeys that we've been seeing around, we can actually take those out now. In one shot, and we get an E-Tank here. Now you can freeze pretty much any enemy, I think. You can at least freeze those guys, I know. But I still recommend just taking them out with the counter. And yeah, we're gonna get another cube boy here. 2 power-ups back to back. Pulse radar, aka better X-ray scope. So basically, this will let you know. So I'll just read it here. An Aeon ability that allows Samus to scan her surroundings for hidden blocks using a special sound wave. With full Aeon, hold right on the D-pad to activate. Consumes the full Aeon gauge to use. So a little bit of note there, but if you're ever having trouble figuring out where, you know, like a destructible block is or something, this will help you out. It's very, very handy dandy. Ow. Wait, crud. Yeah, this way. Now, you can see there is a missile pack there. We cannot get it yet. But we'll be coming back through here eventually, so. So now that we have ice missiles, we can head back through here for like the millionth time, feels like. And we can take this out, pull this guy back, take out that thing, and boom, we got yet another transport area. Going from Gaveron all the way back to Ferenia. We're getting closer and closer to the surface. And we'll probably, next save station we hit, we'll probably go ahead and end things there. Because I'm trying not to keep these too much longer than an hour each. Now, I don't know if we'll get to finish this in the next episode or not, but I'll at least try. If I see that we're getting close enough to the end of the game, I might just go ahead and make an extra long episode and finish it. I've kind of got an idea in my head of when that would be. Yeah, so we're in this cool little area here. Get that guy out. And I think there is something up. Yeah, I think you have to use like the spark ball to get there, but so yeah, here's another one of these things. We've seen these before, but we can't progress, so we gotta do what Samus does best and make our own door. Ah, crud. Okay. I'd like to get through this door. Ah, yeah. Those guys, when they blow up, it's got a huge blast radius to it. Alright, so let's talk to Adam, get a save here, and we'll end things off for today.
Uploading data.
This area, Frenia, appears to have been a sanctuary. The Mockin conducted ceremonies and rituals here. Now it all lies in ruin. It was likely destroyed in the chaos following the X's arrival. That would match what Quiet Robe said. They have turned it into a hive. I have also detected the presence of an unusually powerful axe. Recall that the enemy in this area could see through terrain and stun targets with an electric shock. My sensors indicate this enemy has been reactivated. We can assume that Ravenbeak is behind this too. Make good use of the Phantom Cloak and you should have nothing to fear. Be careful, Samus.
Yeah, so you heard that. The next Emmy we're going to be encountering can see through walls. It can also shoot through walls. It is no joke. But yeah, so that's going to do it for today, guys. In the next episode, we'll try to finish this game out, but I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see. But even if we don't finish it in the next episode, the episode after that should definitely be the last one. So, yeah. So a little bit longer than I expected this to take. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe it won't be. At any rate, thanks for watching this video, guys, if you did. You can also check out my Pokemon Unite videos, which I'm trying to post most days. There won't be one today, and there wasn't one yesterday because I was too lazy to record, but anyway. You can check those out, and check out the other Metroid videos that I posted if you would like to see more. So, at any rate, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Peace.